Hi, welcome to Dee's Paper Studio. I'm Debbie. Today, Scrapbook News and Review is featuring some of my work. I'm very excited about that, and they asked me to bring to you something I enjoy doing, just sharing with people about how to make certain things out of tools. And I love my tools, and I like to try to think outside of my box. And notice I said my box because that's where I often put myself. And what I have today is a Fiskars lever punch designed by Jenni Bowlin. It is Grandma's Doily. Let me see if I can bring this to you. Ta-da! Isn't that nice? Oftentimes, whenever we hear the name of a punch or tool, the psychology of just hearing like Grandma's Doily takes my blinders and it goes whoomp, and I can't see anything but a doily. It often happens to me. I hear the name of something and I go, oh, I can't do anything other than make doily. Doily flowers, doily borders, doily. Well, I'm in the middle, and it sounds weird, but I'm in the middle of a heat wave here in South Carolina. It's 100 degrees outside, and I'm wearing my sweater, basically wishfully thinking it was winter time. Now, here in South Carolina, in the mid-states, we do not get snow, but I can dream about snow, and I can dream about beautiful, beautiful weather that's much cooler. So, I tell you what, let's take Grandma's Doily and bring a little winter into our artwork right now and our paper crafts. So, if you'll join me on my work desk, let's get cracking and get crafty. And then I have some scrap photo paper. I print most of my own photos, and I keep every little scrap. And the reason I'm going to show you how to use it with your Fiskars punch, now you do this at your own risk. It's not recommended by the company or anyone else that I know of, but this is just what I do to make my wonderful snowflakes, because that's what we're going to make, are some snowflakes. I use my leftover photo paper because it is such a brilliant shiny white. If you have shiny white cardstock, it's going to be thicker than some of, I say not all, but some of your photo quality paper. So basically this is the bottom. It has a little guard here to keep you from hurting your hand, as well as keep those little bitty pieces in there. And I just punch. Now here comes the part that's no fun, because now it's stuck. So I pop it. Well, that one happened to work one time. I dropped it down one time. I don't know how much that. If it doesn't come undone after that, I have an older X-ACTO knife. You can use anything, but be very gentle. And I just sort of take the center there and push it gently until it pops back open. It's just a gentle movement. Don't try to pound away at it. I've been doing this for a little while now, and I haven't lost a punch yet. So this is what you have. Let me get our little background. And I have this nice, wonderful punch. And this is pretty in a even to do on a photo. If you were to take a photo and you had a sort of a plain area down in a corner, this is a beautiful piece. You can put some color paper behind it, or just let your background stand out. That's just beautiful in and of itself. Or you can do, what I did is I used a 1.5 inch Fiskars squeeze punch, or you can use any 1.5 inch squeeze punch, and I made little circles out of it, made doilies basically out of it. Or you can turn it into buttons, string them together to make flowers. You can just make yourself some garland with it. It's gorgeous, and it's just beautiful like that. But we want to take it a step further and make some snowflakes. So I don't punch them out first, because that limits what I can do, because I like each one of my snowflakes to be just a slightly bit different than the next one. So I have a nice craft mat down here, and I'm going to just take my X-ACTO. It's a Series Z. It's brand new on the market. Pick them up at Walmart. I think I saw them at some of the craft stores. I really like mine. And I know you can take your scissors. Again, you get limited and with your scissors and stuff, but what I'm going to do is take, and I'm going to use this outline right here. You can see, let's see if I can put it up close enough, this in-between space. In-between is sort of triangular, and basically what I'm going to do is slice triangular motions right into there and make them as long or as short as I want them to be, and I'll show you what I mean. And we'll go around it real quick. And the only thing is you just need to concentrate, sort of follow your lines, make them short, make them long, but make them meet in the middle, down at this part right here, so that it'll all come apart whenever you're finished cutting. And just bear down on it because it is photo paper. You can make your outlines thick, thin, and since you're not measuring, you're not setting a set pattern for it, you know, each one of your snowflakes will be different. Now that is one thing I absolutely loved as a child. You know, you learn that there's no two snowflakes just alike, and that's what makes snowflakes so magical, is that there's no two snowflakes alike. And so they would land on my gloves. I didn't always live in South Carolina. I actually grew up in Germany, and we had quite a bit of snow back in those days. You can tell my age a little bit because I say back in those days. And I would let the snowflakes land on my little cotton gloves, little wool, excuse me, not cotton. And I would actually try to compare, the snowflakes to see if I can see differences in them. And I always did. I always saw a difference in the snowflakes. Okay, so I've gone all the way around the edge and set this aside, bring out my nice little background so you can see. And ta-da! And I'll just hold that. And you can see that I have a nice, wonderful snowflake. Now you can make this also a, not only a snowflake, but you can make flowers out of it. Oh, you can turn it into, with this kind of paper, you can easily turn it into a stencil and stencil all over a background. Thanks for coming by. If you can't hear, I do have my fan going, trying to cool off here in South Carolina. Let the snowflakes fall. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It's only August, but I'm counting down the days. God bless and have a great day.